What's good, YouTube? It's your man OgMk, and today we're going to be reacting to Drake's mansion is both amazing and awful. Now, we already know about the OVO estate, the way how he combined two mansions to make a bigger mansion, but I never did a deep dive into this mansion, so I'm not even going to hold y'all boys no longer. We're going to go ahead and do a deep dive into this mansion, see the awful and amazing qualities about it. Let's just go ahead and get right into the video, man.
Drake's mansion is so unbelievable that some of its features can only be described as awful.
Every bathroom in this house.
What happened?
When you walk up to the toilet, it opens and starts playing Tupac in there.
Made funnier by the insane legal battle Drake went through just to have it built.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood.
He first purchased the property for $6.7 million in September 2015,
Sheesh.
at which point it simply looked like this. A 1963 bungalow with a 3-car garage and swimming pool, although it was obvious that Drake was focused on a different part of the property.
He never cared about like buying a big house. He was just like, I care about buying land.
Drake bought the house for its land and location, being a 2-acre lot amongst other mansions in the Toronto neighborhood of Bridle Path. The suburb ranked as the richest area in all of Canada, with its residents having an average net worth of $22 million.
Oh, he living
and an
with the
average
big
home value
dogs.
of $5.1 million. YouTube videos driving through the area show some of the craziest houses you might ever witness, and as a result, it's no surprise that Drake decided to build there. On the 18th of May 2016, Drake's barely decipherable 3-story mansion plans were first released to the public, which accompanied a planning notice at the front of the residence, leading to annoying petty problems before construction had even started. Drake quickly
what did I
discovered
say?
leading
Toon Parkland circle to construct a new 2-story dwelling with an integral garage. The existing dwelling will be demolished. Oh, okay, so this is just
to annoying petty problems before construction had even started.
Okay, I get it, I
Drake
get it, I
quickly
get it.
discovered that the house he'd bought to demolish had been designed by a world-famous architect, and as a result, he'd be scolded by the media for wrecking a piece of history. In one article titled "Drake, Take One Dance with That Bridle Path Home Before Tearing It Down," the writer stated, "I'm pretty angry with you for considering it a teardown," while the demolition notice had comments such as, "Maybe a minor variance in zoning, but one more sad step in Toronto's blind disinterest in heritage." Although these complaints were nothing compared to the issues caused by the new design.
I don't know why y'all
as the
complaining
proposed
as if
mansion
y'all
was
were going to
so
buy the
freaking
house.
huge, it goes beyond what's permitted there. For example, the mansion's height of 17 meters was well beyond the 11 meters permitted by council, while his 34-meter wide driveway was 3.5 times larger than the allowed width of 9 meters. But the aspect that received the most backlash was the height of Drake's new fences.
Fences more than twice as high as would otherwise be allowed, in part due to security concerns on his property.
Yeah.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out.
As mentioned, Drake's extra high fences were proposed for security. However, his neighbors made an effort to push back immediately.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood, as it could be observed from almost every single room of my client's residence.
Despite this, councillors sided with Drake after learning he'd spent $1 million on trees for the property, and as a result, the building was finally approved. Roughly 2 months later, Drake's builder and architect Ferris Rafforli posted this image to his Instagram with the title "Let's Get Started." This was followed by another post only 8 days later.
Got
showing that the
y'all
block
really
had been
thought y'all was
completely
finna stop
flattened,
Drake.
in the process creating a brand new problem. Drake's lovely neighbors had launched another complaint against him, claiming that trees were being cut down on the property before they'd received permission to do so. As a result, Drake was now facing a fine of up to $100,000 for every tree destroyed, although his builder maintained that they'd done nothing wrong. This was confirmed after a council investigation, which stated there have been no violations, there have been no large trees cut down. I'm very glad that Drake and the company he has hired is obeying the law. Roughly 1 month later, an archived satellite view of the property showed that construction was back underway, which accompanied a new post on Ferris's Instagram, hinting at just how crazy the mansion was going to be. "This is how we build an official NBA indoor basketball court, shoring an excavation in process," which was followed by another post 1 month later, showing the speed at which the house was being built. In the process, Drake came by to check out the property, which had begun framing only 4 months later, a stage which was fully completed within a matter of weeks, at which point the builder revealed another crazy detail. While the original plans put the mansion at 21,000 square feet, this number had since been doubled to 45,000 square feet, which included a 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite. For context, the size of an average 3-bedroom home is usually around 16.
So in order to get to his closet, he needs to go through the toilet Wait. So this nigga has two. So he has a master bedroom that leads into the bathroom, that leads into another master bedroom, that leads into a shower, to a dressing room, to a closet, to another walk-in closet. This nigga Drake, boy, I swear to God.
Square feet, meaning Drake's bedroom was going to be the same size as two fully built middle-class homes. Although Drake showed no remorse for his extravagance, stating, "Because I was building it in my hometown, I wanted the structure to stand firm for 100 years. I wanted it to have a monumental scale and feel. It'll be one of the things I leave behind, so it had to be timeless and strong. It's overwhelming high luxury. That message is delivered through the size of the rooms. I wanted to make sure people can see the work I put in over the years, reflected from every vantage point." As construction continued, Ferris and Drake once again posed at the front of the property, although this, in combination with countless media articles listing his address, accentuated an aspect that was already a massive problem: security.
The attempts of getting into this property is daily and nightly.
As mentioned by Drake's representative, the house was being broken into every single day and night, only made worse when the house was given a geotag as Drake's mansion on Google Maps. Damn. As a result, Drake had to hire significant security.
Dude, his security is insane. You ever seen security?
Yeah, I've seen some.
Imagine more.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. You're not getting to this guy. No chance.
With this also being seen in a video by a YouTuber named Walking Lady.
Don't go on the property again, alright?
Don't go what, sorry?
On the property.
And echoed in this comment reading, "I drove past his house looking to take some pictures, but there were these 3 to 4 big dudes standing out front guarding the place. What a life." In one notable incident, Drake's Toronto mansion was stormed by a knife-wielding woman who allegedly struck a security guard with a pipe, but while there were obviously some security hurdles during construction, there was no denying the house began to look incredible. After laying the slab for the basketball court, Ferris uploaded a video showing the court.
We're definitely gonna have to do a tour of this nigga mansion.
Court's entire construction process, which included a Drake-themed scoreboard, Drake-themed on-court branding, and even Drake-themed basketballs. The video received comments such as, "This is the dopest indoor court I have ever seen a celebrity have. Beats Shaq's and Jordan's, but while the basketball court could only be described as awesome, there were other aspects of the property that were better described as awesomely stupid. For example, Drake spent $700,000 on the world's most expensive bed. Created specifically for Drake's house, the bed named Grand Vivitas weighs 530 kilograms or 1,168 pounds and took over 600 hours just to make a single one. The bed has a whiskey and champagne bar on the backside of the bedhead and a dedicated team of employees who flip and clean the mattress every 3 months. In addition to the bed, Drake had a 4,000-pound bathtub delivered to his ensuite, which was made from one giant piece of marble at a cost of over $50,000. After
Bro, imagine. Bro, Drake is like, bro, this is probably tip-top luxury. Like, 99% of the 99.99999% of the world will not be able to experience this, which is crazy to think about.
After finishing in the tub,
like
Drake
me, I would never experience this in my life.
Closet, which he since defended as being an important part of the property. The bedroom is where I come to decompress from the world at the end of the night, and where I open my eyes to seize the day. The bed lets you float, the shower lets you escape and gather your thoughts, and the closet makes you want to talk to yourself while getting dressed. On the 5th of October 2019, roughly 3 years after construction first began, Drake posted this video to his Instagram, showing that the luxury mansion was nearing completion, while providing a further sneak peek into some of its wild features. There were the singing toilets we mentioned earlier, as well as quite possibly the craziest indoor swimming pool you might ever witness. However, it wouldn't be until Drake moved into the home 6 months later that he'd also show off his separate outdoor pool, as apparently the property needed 2 separate pools. On top of this, Drake bought a custom Bosendorfer piano for an estimated $500,000, which was shown for the first time in the Tootsie Slide music video, where Drake would also display a room holding every award he'd ever won. Additionally, Drake built an entire hallway for the sole purpose of displaying basketball jerseys, and considering Drake also has sun tanning beds in his bathrooms, it's no surprise that even DJ KHALED praised the designer by stating, "Amazing job, I want you to build my next estate. I've been thinking the name of the one we're gonna build together because Embassy is incredible. Champagne Papi inspired me on another level. I have more work to do." Although even if you
I ain't gonna lie, band for band, Drake versus DJ Khaled. Who y'all got? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I think DJ Khaled is like a sleeper build. I think that nigga got bread, cause producers or whatever, the money them niggas get is crazy. I think DJ Khaled is going band for Drake. I'm not gonna lie. Now we need to see a DJ Khaled house tour, bro. After this video, we're seeing a DJ Khaled house tour on God.
Drake's 12-car garage and $10 million car collection,
we the best.
The mansion's often quoted value of $150 million is way over exaggerated. The most expensive home ever listed in Bridle Path was on the other side of Drake Street, which had an asking price of $45 million in 2021. The home was built at the same time as Drake's and has a similar 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, 12-car garage, and an indoor swimming pool. The property failed to sell for $45 million and has since had its price dropped to $40 million. So while Drake's house is certainly more luxurious, it probably wouldn't sell for $150 million or even half of that. Despite this, Drake has certainly achieved his goal of building a monumental property, albeit at the cost of his time, money, and even his safety.
Yeah, you're not. Safety my ass, you are not stepping 1 foot on that nigga grass. If you step 1 foot, that nigga got 3 snipers aimed at your head. But nigga, you gone basically. But no, this is crazy. I need to see DJ Khaled go band for band with Drake. If you guys enjoyed that video, it will be the first link down below in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'm out.